Excuse the audio. I literally stopped because I wanted to sing. And I needed some privacy. And I'm driving because I got that gypsy itch, man. Like, I just was like, fuck it. And started recording. Because I'm like, what am I going to do? I need to move. I need to move. I don't know if it's that I need to move some energy or I don't know. I just feel like my inner gypsy is restless. That's the best way to put it. I guess now that I'm going through this new transition in my life, and I've shed a lot of the skin that's been constricting me, there's no going back. Like, I am not going to go back inside of a cage. It's not going to happen. And I was in a cage. Maybe when I'm ready, I'll go into more details about that. But I'd like to invite you to ask yourself this question. And one of my friends asks me this question all the fucking time. Okay, but seriously though, the question is, are you living or are you just surviving? Are you living life or are you just surviving? When I first got asked that question, I'd been in survival mode for such a long time that it was like actually tricky for me. But I've come to the conclusion that I am finding a balance between doing both. Of course, right? But seriously though, that house looks kind of cool. The other day they had glow sticks. Anyways, ADHD. So yeah, are you living or surviving? And when I said both, I was thinking about, you know, being a medicine woman, being a priestess, a psychedelic priestess, truly, because that's a whole different ball game. Being a psychedelic priestess has got me living with one foot in the 5D and one foot in the 3D. Why is that? Well, it's this simple. I am ascending. I have awakened. I'm in the process of my ascension, right? I'm even a number 9 life path, so I might just ascend my happy ass the fuck out of here, like for real. But no. I do multi-dimensional work, and for the ones who know, and if you resonate with this, then shout out. So being a psychedelic priestess has accelerated it. Has accelerated my ascension like this, you know, because I'm always in other realms, and now I can tap into them with or without the plant medicine. I mean, with the plant medicine is a whole nother thing. I have to give the glory where the glory is due, and my plant teachers are loyal, and they are a vital key to what I do in some of the places that I go. But then you come back here, right? And you have to ground yourself as well, you know, like you need a place to stay, you got bills to pay, you got mouths to feed, you got relationships you need to feed, whether it's family ties, friendships, you know what I mean, kinship, relationship, whatever, you know what I mean, cords, right? And people need you. And you need you. You need to eat, you need to mind your avatar, all these things, right? So in that sense, I guess I would answer yes. I am surviving because I'm going through a transition in my life to where I can't really be codependent, and I'm trying to unprogram my codependent nature, okay? Because like that's my own shadow work to deal with, and maybe I can make a video about that whenever I've figured it out, okay? Because it has a lot to do with attachment and abandonment and yada yada yada. It ties directly into like the Disney programming, as far as like the damsel in distress and the knight in shining armor, and integrating the fact that you're your own hero, right? So in that sense, like I mentioned before, as far as like having to work and eat and take care of your body and, you know, maintain relationships and whatnot, do what we do here in this third dimension, in this middle realm, or as the Vikings would call it, Midgard, right? Well, at the same time, I am living, and I am finding a way to get completely out of survival mode, right? And I'm taking a very powerful course on entrepreneurship with Dr. Athena Parakis. It's amazing, truly. Where I can merge what I do there here and actually make it prosperous, you know? But so, okay, for instance, the other day, I had just came back from taking care of some stuff with my immediate family, my brother, my nephew. I rebuke any evil eye in the name of the Father, Mother, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yeshua HaMashiach, Ushanaheya, Mikael. Anyways, and I was tired, and I had just done a very powerful ceremony too, and several other ceremonies. And you know, when you serve as a conduit for energy, you know, it depletes you a tad bit. So like I was just, you know, going back to like regular grounded life, right? Money, fucking food, fucking surviving, bills, catching up on class, like just 3D shit, okay? Because when you're working with higher selves and over souls and like the grand ascension, and you get revelations about horsemen and fucking apocalypses, this type of stuff seems so minute. But I integrated the fact that I just needed to do what I had to do, like I always do. I'm the eldest. But I did take some time for myself, and I remember I was completely alone. There was one special priestess that talked me through this process, and I had some psilocybin, and I wanted to do a purification and a protection and releasing ceremony for myself at the beach, and just move all the energy that I had been moving for everyone. So I tried to organize it in a way to where I wouldn't be alone, or to where I could chill and have fun, and just, there was a point to where I was just gonna stay at the house and just, I don't know, go with the flow. I was going through other things that had me emotionally distraught. Truly, I hit a fucking wall. I was going through some depression or dark night of the fucking soul. Truly, oh my God, it was Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day weekend. So I made a decision. And that night, It was Saturday night, I believe. That night, I packed all my shit up. And the next day, I had some very important family stuff to handle in the morning. And right after that, I Googled the nearest beach. I'm not going to say the name. It's on one of my previous channels, but I'm not going to repeat it too much because I don't want anyone finding me. And I just drove to the Gulf of Mexico by myself. And I was overwhelmed at first, you know what I mean? I had some very powerful psilocybin on me. Very powerful, from Colorado. And you know what? Oh, and I had like limited resources. I didn't have that much money on me either. I had some. There's another special soul that helped me through that. And it ended up being the best fucking decision I made. It was perfect. The water was perfect. The sand was perfect. The day was perfect. The parking spot was perfect. The weed that I had was delicious. I'm not a big drinker, but I had some rum. It was delicious. Everything was perfect. And I sat in the water and I just played, and I ended up watching the sunset, and I smoked a blunt watching the sunset, and I recorded a little video. I listened to music, and I was like, in this moment I'm living. It wasn't about surviving. It was about living. And I did my magical stuff. I did a lot of magic that day. A lot. Like big magic. But I love it. That's what I love doing. So it ended up being perfect. So balance. So I'll leave you with that. Are you living or are you surviving? Much love always from your favorite Boricua fucking stoner priestess, Acacia Goddess, psychedelic priestess. Sending so much love always. Stay blessed.